Okay.
And then Tottenham.
Yeah. So, do you guys want to move on to the derby then? Let's talk about the derby.
Yeah, let's talk about
Massive
that.
Okay,
match.
let's go for it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. 2-0 to Manchester United. That a commanding win from the visitors in the derby match. I personally think is really poor from City to lose convincingly to your nearest rivals, nearest challengers. You know, like that when they're so clear ahead of the table. I mean, they should be putting teams aside. I don't understand how they just dropped off in this match, in a derby, as I say. But fair play to United,
It's a
great
different match. It's
performance.
a completely different match, though. To any of the matches in the Premier League, it's a completely different match. This is rival versus rival. You know, this is one of the greatest rivalries in the Premier League. So, you know, it's a different match entirely. There's different atmosphere about it. It's neighbour versus neighbour. You know,
I don't know about the atmosphere. I mean, there's no fans, you know.
yeah, but I feel like it is a different atmosphere, though. It's a different.
That's like Chelsea on a
attitude.
regular
There's a
basis,
different.
though, isn't it?
It's a
What?
different attitude.
What's that about Chelsea?
That's like Chelsea on a regular basis, isn't it?
What? Fucking like the Emirates being a library. Like, the Emirates is known for the best library in the Premier League.
It's actually not the Emirates. It's Highbury. So.
Now the
and
Emirates
only
is a
reason
library,
it's
though.
No, they say Highbury is a library because it rhymes with Highbury. Alright, so
Anyway,
you don't even know the reasons
but
why
yeah,
they say that, so get your facts straight.
I've heard many people call the Emirates a library, Skander. Many
Who's
people.
that? Chelsea fans?
No,
Okay.
Anthony, an Arsenal fan actually, and another Arsenal fan I
Alright,
also
you know
know.
what? Yeah, I'll go ask him then. I'll go ask him.
All right, you go ask him.
And I think it was a penalty. It was a penalty when Martial went down. Gabriel Jesus, you know, I don't know what he was doing. Even the commentators were saying, you know, what was Gabriel Jesus doing in that position? You know,
It was a penalty, yeah.
It was a blatant penalty in the first minute, and Bruno Fernandes dispatched it away really well. I know Edison got a hand to it, but still, yeah, I think. But it's a good penalty, and I think that shocked Man City. I think that put a shock to their system. It's like, oh, hang on, oh, shoots, you know. And I think they started to play well. They started to get passes and started to get a few chances towards the end of the first half. And I think in the second half they were expecting to do the same. What they were doing, you know, building up. But Henderson was brilliant in goal. Every shot that came his way, he stopped it, and you know, there were a few shots that, you know, got my bellies, like when we were, you know, belly like rumbling and like, oh, heart in my mouth, you know, especially when Rodri hit the bar, I was like, whoa.
Oh yeah, hit the bar. Yeah. Solskjaer does seem to have been able to set United up well against City though in like recent years. Like that's one thing that he seems to have in his advantage. He actually has won battles against Pep quite a few times.
Oh yeah, I think the stats say that he's won the most battles over Pep Guardiola than any other manager. Sorry, I can't say his name. Guardiola, whatever. He sounds like a cheese, doesn't he? Anyways, I just think, yeah, he knows how to tactically outplay Pep, and I just think, you know, you've got to give credit to Oli. You've got to give credit to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and the way he does set up his team against.
I'm actually happy United won that. I'm genuinely happy that City have been stopped, and you know what? I'm just seeing that. I'm happy seeing a 2-0 win. It was a penalty, like you guys have said. Gabriel, what are you doing? And Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw.
What about,
Joey, I know you want to talk about him. So,
mate,
you carry on.
Shaw,
'Cause that was a good goal.
He is an absolute. He's an absolute gem to that United squad. He has found and hit form at the best time now. He's playing his best football. He's now actually playing to his actual, his actual, what's the word? Well, to his actual strength and there's another word that they kept using. He's reaching potential. That's the word.
Potential, right? Yeah.
Potential. I feel like he's reaching his potential now. Going forward, attacking. Yeah, I think earlier in the season he had had the odd game where you think, oh no, he's not world class. He still needs a bit more training to be at his potential. But I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has manhandled him really well and managed him really well. He has been one of the bright lights, the bright sparks of United this season. And the way he took that goal, it was like he'd done it so many times before. And to get it in that far.
Oh, what a goal!
Corner,
What a goal!
It was a brilliant goal.
Didn't he leave the keeper standing? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, the goalkeeper was stranded, mate. Absolutely stranded. I think, and it's brilliant play between Rashford and Shaw. And but what also from Henderson? It all started from Henderson throwing the ball out. No,
what a throw! What a throw!
He had the confidence of Henderson is unbelievable. I don't think De Gea would never do that. De Gea would never do that. De Gea would play it safe. He would just whack it up the pitch, I feel. But Henderson is so different. And this is why I love Henderson. This is why I feel they need to sell De Gea. They need to sell De Gea. And they need to sell Martial as well, in my opinion.
Martial won the penalty.
Pardon?
Martial won the penalty.
Yeah, I know he won the penalty, but he still, yes, he had a brilliant game today. Only today he had a brilliant game. And he only turned up because he knew it's a big game. It's a big game, and he only turned up for. I swear he tries to only turn up for the big games, And if in the next 10 games he's selected and he does really well, and if he can kick on from this, hopefully, and score a couple of goals and show why we should put faith in him, and we should keep him and we should have him in the side, then yeah, keep him. But if in the next 10 games he does not give what he just did at Man City, then I want to sell him because he's, get Erling Haaland in. Martial for Erling Haaland, I would have that any time of the day. You know what? Do a swap deal. That'd be a perfect swap deal. Martial for Erling Haaland.
No, I don't know if that's fair. Haaland, yeah, you need someone a lot better to swap with Haaland.
I can see how the United fan you'd think that would be fair, but I don't think one would buy it.
Martial plus 20 million, yeah? I think that would do it.
No,
but
I really don't think that would. I mean,
but no,
Dortmund would have to be in a tricky position for that to happen. Like,